turkey, I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time, be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
A fight for the right to be number one. It's a coach. You're immersed in the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a battle of the top two teams in the AFC West, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Oakland Raiders. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's 2nd and 8. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it.
Ready? 30 base. All day, baby. All day, all day, all day. Five.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so...
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, let's go. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Now.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to... And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A nice throw there by the...
Ready up. 51, 951. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up. Let's go.
They begin the drive with Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The Raider first down, 17 yards.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Down. 60 outlaw.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Roquan Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
He's brought down back at the 16. That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll look to throw here. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
70, Indy. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Shoot.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He is going to find Hill here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll pull it down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Let's go. 60 or. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. Five.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Push him back.
2nd and 3. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right?
Come on, set. 30 base. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Get it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long...
Pittsburgh. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch twist.
This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. They go ahead and
Set. 60 outlaw. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
now back to throw. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
2nd and 4. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Ready? 15, Ronnie. 15 line. Watch the slant. Let's go.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5. They complete it to Hill. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyreek.
Ready. 60 or. Yeah.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Back now in the East Bay. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go. 8, read. Man left. 3 out.
Back to throw now on 1st down. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. The 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
They can't stop us. They cannot.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And this is caught at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown ground as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Set 50, plant. Here we go, again. Snap.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now, that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They go play action here on first down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That one looks like he'll throw here. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, and when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, a big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Oakland, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get to stay home again.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. You better call back up.